Hello there, and welcome back to some Crusader Kings 3 is the House of Yronwood. We are Lord Ormond the Sadistic, and we are about to invade the House of Vile. The steppers upon snakes, the dilemmas of Baratheons. House Vile has quite the lore background, and we're about to add to that by taking over some of their lands. The Black Vein. Does this mean that there are coal mines around here? Is that what this is? It would be very, very great economically for our great house if we were to secure some black veins of coal for the mining industry. We could export it to the Northerners. They can keep warm in the winter. I don't think we need quite that down here. I'll try and get this war done without calling in my friends. So let's go ahead and declare the war straight away. We'll just start off the video with declaration of war. Perfect. Let's actually go to my prisons as well and see who we have going on here. So we have this kid. We can release him for no reason. Peter, he can fight. Another Peter, he can fight. This man here cannot. This man here cannot. Well, we are a sadistic fellow, so what if we were to have some fun with these individuals? I would lose piety and become negative. What if I were to simply mute him? I gain dread, and he never speaks again. Go for it. Mute the man. And let's have a look at my knights before I raise up my army, because you have 20 and 12, 10, 6, 6. Yeah, I should hire both of those guys, if they'll join me, of course. Peter, the Westerman, let's go ahead and negotiate your release. Would you join me and fight for me? Yes, you would. Well, perfect. And Peter Plum, I'm sure, sir, Peter Plum. Would you also recruit me? Recruit to me? Yes. Perfect. Let's see if both of these men will join me. The jailer drags a panicked Alistair into the room. Please, I'll tell you anything. Anything you want. His protests are cut short as the jailer gags him and ties him down on a table. Oh, Alistair, I sigh theoretically. You see, that's the problem. I don't want you to ever tell anyone a single thing ever again. Oh yes, this will hurt. Alistair has a 5% chance of becoming a lunatic. He's a physician, a schemer. We cannot have such a man able to talk. A maester. I'm about to cut out the tongue of their maester. Well, here you go, sonny boy. And watch your step, Peter. And watch your step, other Peter. Perfect. Well, Maester Alistair, I'm not so sure you are going to be the best maester anymore. Let's have a look at the knights again. So, Peter and Peter. Force, get Peter in armor. And you. These guys have been recruited for a reason. They are both forced to fight. Sir John. Oh, you the fellow I brought over? No, you are married to Ivona. I'm not sure who you are and why you're here. Maybe I recruited you before and I forgot about it. Either way, let's have a look at accolades. Lord Ulrich of the Mercy Spring, or Kale here. Kale is my good buddy I brought over, and he has a son. If I was to create one with you, you'd be the defender of the smith. What would that gain us? Does it say? So Reeve, you'll gain us stewardship, vassal opinion, disciplinarian, levy maintenance fee. Oh, I'm looking at it from the bottom. Yeah, so levy reinforcement rate plus 10%. That's relatively good. And vassal opinion. Oh, how much is it? 100 prestige. Sure. Let's just create an accolade. Defender of Smith, and it looks like John will be the heir to that. Well, sure. Let's actually raise up all of our forces now. It's been a little while since the war started. We should be ready to greet our foes. Raise everyone here. What is this? A Dornish heatwave. The sun is bearing down upon all of Dorne with a terrible fervour. The maesters call it a heatwave, but it is how I imagine the Seven Hells feel. Hot, dry, arid. As the heat continues to punish Dorne, many small folk are scrambling for water. The communal water wells are having trouble supplying so many thirsty people at once, and now the small folk of my demesnes are asking me for water from my own private water wells. Double the guards. Offer them aid, but don't be wasteful. And, I'm a just man, so we'll do the just thing. We'll offer them aid, but we will not be wasteful. Perfect. What is this? I don't care about your torments. And this battle has already gone through. Perfect. We have all the men we need. Can I try and cut off their forces? I would like to fight them in the field of battle. Really lower their numbers so they don't become a problem later on. Also, who is leading? Peter Plum. Well done, Peter Plum. Perfect. The Battle of Highgrave. The Slaughter of Highgrave, more like. Let's have a look, shall we? We have the victory. We killed actually fewer than we lost. Now that is a surprise. They had very good knights, and that was why. Lord Quincy. I have better knights. Why did my knights not do as much work? Are they just hiding in the back? You were killed by Lord Wyland. Well, too bad. Let's go and siege the actual place we're after. There's a city. There's a province of Skulls Gate. Province of Vainsclot. 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 Huh. That's an erection you'll never lose. Fucking hell. Right, let's go over here and siege our Blackvane, as that is the province capital. 6 months it'll take. That should not feel like a very long time. They still got 3,000 men. Let's also make sure they haven't had anyone join. No, they haven't. It would pop up here, but still I checked because I'm paranoid. Excommunication. Lord Humphrey, whoever he is. Marital recriminations. I am surprised to find my wife skulking in my study. By the look on her face, something is clearly upsetting Hannah. Yet it takes me a while to convince her to share her concerns with me. My beloved, I must confess that Moriasa has gravely insulted me. I cannot bear the thought of being close to that woman any farther. Oh, she is married to the Kale. I think you may be overreacting. Why don't you tell me everything from the start? Okay, let's do that. Even after discussing the details of the incident with Hannah, I am still unsure of what to think of the whole affair. A good lord should stand by his lady, yet I cannot shake the feeling that Hannah might not be telling me the entire story. Let's go and talk with her. She will be banished from the realm, but does that mean my friend also is? It might do, and he is a great warrior. But we'll stick by our wife. I'll talk with her. And she's still here. Okay. Well, terrific. This siege here will be over in a month, and it's over. Oh, perfect. And I captured some boy. Which boy? Edarin Vile. And I caught another boy here. Can I just ransom you back? 10 gold. I welcome 10 gold. 10 gold is good money for me. Oh, so what other prisoners do we have still? Another wild for another 10 gold. Thank you. And there's Corbin. Jeremy. Lord Jeremy Corbin of Freaks Ridge. What are we to do with you? Your father is dead. Could mute him, but he is a child. He's a 1-year-old boy. That's quite sadistic. I would actually gain stress from that, despite my how do you say this? Sadisticness. Or just banish him to the Night's Watch. It says here that he would join the Night's Watch despite being 1 year old. So why don't we try that? 1-year-olds at the Night's Watch. That's quite something. I did not expect them to send Jeremy Corbin actually all the way to the Night's Watch, but he is a recruit. He is a 1-year-old recruit of the Night's Watch. Well done, Corbin. That's quite something, my boy. Enjoy your stay. Who's going to be looking after him then? Are they going to give him to this man here, Lord Cargyle himself, or is there a nonce up on the wall who will look after the lad instead? I'm sure they send nonces to the wall. There's a fate worse than death, however. Connor, you're a giant. You're actually quite a good warrior. Let's go ahead and negotiate your release for recruitment. Perfect. Kendry Fairhollow, you're shit. Torture. I don't have the piety to spare. I need to do good deeds to wash out the bad. This is why all of these people you see on the Epstein list are such notable virtue signalers of donating to their little charities and causes. I have to do some of that first. I have to learn from Bill Gates. I have to set up some charities, mosquito nets, before I can torture people first. So let's just ignore it for now. I could mute him. Let's just mute him. Send back the third guy without a tongue all the way over to Lord Fowler. Excellent. Let's keep following these guys. I would like to kick their asses. Same thing here again. We gag the man, cut out his tongue, send him on his way. Perfect. Connor, however, you are much more lucky you have joined us. The next time we are able to raise our forces, you'll be on the front line. Let's see though, is there a lady for him? A stone Dornishman? There she is. There was also the two Peters. I didn't give either of them a wife. I knew that Peter Plum, he has a wife, so I don't have to worry there. Yes, Peter Plum. You already have a wife, but the other Peter, I don't recall whether he did or didn't. Kale has a wife. John has a wife. Let's get rid of this for now. Ulrich, Peter, there he is. No, that's Peter Plum, never mind. Peter, excellent. Let's find you a wife, Elspeth. Bring you over, fellow Wester woman. Or we can help integrate you by finding you a... I was going to look for Stone Dornish woman. Here she is. Excellent. Well, hopefully you make it through this battle, because then you can consummate your marriage, good man, Peter. Excellent. And it was quite the slaughter. We took them all out. None of them made it. Oh, wow. We captured this guy, Cullen. He's an alright knight. You're worth a ransom, so keep your tongue in your mouth. As for you, nobody's going to pay for you, and you could fight for me. How much in need of a guy of level 13? He would be on the front, but it's not the most necessary thing. Also, Connor, let's force him when he's ready. Let's bring him over and let's actually force him, so that it's not my friends or sons or relatives fighting on the front line. Also, I should probably tell the army to go and besiege this castle while I'm unpausing the game. Wait. Oh, I misclicked. I sent him to the Night's Watch. Well, it's not the worst thing a Night's Watch could do with a great man like Cullen Pen Hollow. Hollow Pen? Empty penis? I'm not sure. There's a joke in there somewhere. While travelling along the Green Blood, I've come across a man and his son fishing from the shore. The man is tall, black-haired, and almost regal. His son is but a boy, but he favours his father heavily. After talking to the man, he tells me he is a fisher by trade, but cannot resist fishing for leisure. How quaint. Before I depart, the man offers to take me fishing on board his pole boat. He says it is an opportunity that will change my perception of fishing. This might be a trick. I don't think I will. There could be people after me. Let's also make sure that my spy master is protecting me. Disrupt schemes, support schemes, find secrets. I should perhaps try and get rid of this old fool. He has some intrigue. What if I was to try and murder him back? It wouldn't go very well. I should try and find a reason to go to war with him again. Our truce will eventually run out, and tidying up this little cove here would work. So let's go ahead and set our friends to get us a claim on this land. An odd man has arrived in my court today. Yes, he sure is an odd man. The man announces that he is a hedge wizard and declares he can be of use to me. My guards begin to move to throw the hedge wizard out of my court. A hedge wizard? This sounds like some sort of Ku Klux Klan deer. The Wizard of the Hedges. He jumps out and scares local individuals. I'm trying to be humorous. It just sounds like a twat. Miracle worker? Wait, what the fuck? He's a lunatic miracle worker, lustful, honest, arrogant. He's honest. He's honest about being a wizard. We can give him that. I lose prestige if I invite this deranged man into my house. Just ship him off. It's a shame. I'm sure he had some very interesting things to say. I live in rural Canada. There's a lot of hedge wizards around here. So I'm sure I already know what would have came out of inviting this man in my house. Also, we have quite a bit of money built up. Let's go ahead and recruit another couple of hundred dudes. A blossoming hatred. The rattling knave Edmund makes my blood boil. How could the seven who are one see fit to curse the earth with Edmund's brooding hysteria? No, it is obvious. He is the lord of the seven hells kin. He is worse than both putrid boil and ravenous locust. I cannot stand the mere thought of breathing the same worthless air as him. I must do something. I must act because my sanity depends on it. Alright, we will rival this man we are currently at war with. Do I really need more rivals? Let's get this war over and done with. Maybe I'll go over and siege his house out. As I'm shopping in a bazaar, I come upon a new merchant I have not seen here before. He is a sandy Dornishman, and his common tongue is thick with a red mountain's drawl. He spots me and waves me over. I quickly see he is another food merchant, but his wares are peculiar. He is selling cooked scorpions. He has baskets and baskets of the creatures and is roasting them on a fire next to his stand. He even has some spices ready to use, and he offers me a specimen to try. Sure. During the daily management of my realm, I have learned of several different opportunities I can pursue. Each opportunity has great potential, but realistically I can only pursue one of them. I must determine what would ultimately give me the most value. A lost tome. Uninteresting book, eh? Let's just gain some money. And let's just spend it on being able to siege better. Thank you very much. Also, let's station these guys. I cannot. After the war. Maybe if I go up to the House Wild Castle, I might be able to screw over my rival here quite a bit. I will take some attrition on the way up, but we can afford it. It's only men's lives. It's not the most expensive thing in the world. Yeah, let's siege him out. I want to see what I can do about this. 7 months, 15 months. Okay, perfect. Organize muster rolls, levy reinforcement rate. I like this sound of this. Perfect. Also, let's check my prisoners again. We just have Lord... Oh, wait. I have the Lord. Oh, he's the Lord of the Black Vein. So this is the son of the man I just became a rival with. Well, what if I was to torture him? Again, I am going to lose a piety level. I can mute him. I can just straight execute him. But again, that costs piety as well. I'm about to take his land. Just cut out the tongue of his son. It's not the most interesting thing to keep cutting out tongues, but it could be what we are known for. We could be the tongue remover. Let's do it. I understand he's worth a bit of gold, but this is worth my honour. Oh yes, this will hurt. Get out of here. Also, what is this? One-eyed? Yeah, you had that before. Wealth aplenty. My treasury is brimming with gold and silver, and all expenses are cared for. As a wealthy lord, I'm expected to offer patronage to some kind of artist or scholar. As luck would have it, 3 potential candidates just arrived in the Yronwood, but which of them impresses me the most? A gardener? Supporting religious art. Funding natural philosophy. Let's, Southmere. Hugh Southmere. Mr. Religion. Religious poetry. Let's go for it. Also, I can find you a spouse. So by age. What do we got? 33. Where's a Dornish woman? Salt Dornish. Melancholic, no. Just Stone Dornish. Evelyn. Lustful, sadistic Evelyn. Welcome to the court. Perfect. Right, I can storm this castle as well. My wife is complaining once again about somebody at court disrespecting her. This time it seems like it is Kendry, the one to cause her ire. She is now requesting I do something about it. Enough of these trivialities. Or I could banish my surgeon. No. I have lost my maester. Well done, wife. Also, my chancellor. Let's just assign whoever's best for the job. Looks like Lord Yronwood is the man. But also, he is still here. No, he's not. He's over there. He's gone beyond the wall. It wasn't that extreme, sir. You didn't have to go all the way beyond the wall to avoid my wife, surely. Well, how does this go then? Very poorly. That's very expensive. Let's not do that. We'll wait out the next 4 months. Now, it was a waste of quite a few lies, I'm afraid, but I did want to see just how well it would go. Please capture somebody good. Prisoner taken. It's a nobody. Arilet. Well, let's... can I recruit you as well? Okay, perfect. And that wasn't the end of the war? Really? That wasn't the end of the war, taking his capital. No, I am shocked. Yorwick, a great warrior. Let's bring him in. Excellent. Oh, hopefully this wins the war. Oh, good. And we have actually captured the man himself. He is my rival. I can mute him as well. It might mess with my war score, but let's do it. And let's actually enforce demands. Can I ask for someone? I can ask for you. Oh, okay. Yes, you better hold your face. Because your tongue is coming out, buddy. Actually, no, it's not. I was a bit too fast there. I thought maybe I could do both at the same time, but no, he has actually kept his tongue. But we have his daughter. We have his daughter. She's not going to be too happy here, is she? Let's educate her by... not me. Hannah. She seems a pain in the arse to be around. Why don't you tutor the young girl? Excellent. We will someday get our claim there. Let's dismiss the men. The Black Vein, however, needs a lord. Your son is already landed, and your son is in line to inherit over here. Well, let's go ahead and see. Kale, we could make a new lord out of you. John's favourite is 7. We'll never do such a thing. I understand that Peter Plum did lead the army, but he is a foreigner. We cannot allow him. However, Kale, he has a son. We can raise him to nobility. Offer a knighthood. Sure. Is he already a knight, or do I have to... Nope, I have knighted Kale. Excellent. Raise nobility, 50 gold, 200 prestige. Let's just grant him the title, shall we? Actually, let me check and make sure that this is not a super strong area. The Black Vein, it has buildings. It's quite a good province, all that wealth there. Compared to this, it's a bit more barren. And there is already a house here, the Mercy Spring. Ryle not the lion, eh? You fancy yourself a lion? I cannot have a wannabe Lannister around here, can I? Where's Kale gone? Kale! There he is. The greatest knight of our realm. We're going to grant you the Royal March, I think, or the Flatwater, which is weaker. Royal March, Flatwater, they're actually both pretty strong. So Flatwater would be the weaker. And it actually is just as developed as over here. Okay. Well, is there a Lord... Province... You are Lord Florian's, you are Lord Skullsgate. Let's give it to Lord Skullsgate. Why not? Excellent. He's still not too keen of me, but he is Stone Dornish and he is a great house. Excellent. Thank you for watching this episode. We have made progress. We have gained another province. In the next episode, maybe we'll take this from over here, but we do have a truce. We have a truce until 3 years. Okay, maybe we'll relax for a little bit. I don't want to start declaring war on everyone, although there are the Man Woodies over here. Perhaps if we were to try and take the Strong Wine and this region, just try and keep growing our influence. But that'll do for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you are enjoying the campaign. I hope I'm not too much of a goofball and that I'm providing entertainment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you again for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. Goodbye.